Monday that could be bringing some chances for snowfall, really going to be held into the I-44 corridor.
Loving those Valentine's Day temperatures.
Of course,
Thanks
it's gonna be good.
Thanks for joining us tonight.
You're watching the ABC 17 SportsZone special, The Road to Las Vegas, presented by these fine sponsors.
What is up, everyone? Welcome into Las Vegas. It is game day eve here at Allegiant Stadium. Guys, I'm ABC 17 Sports Director Natalie Jones, alongside Lucas Geisler, and alongside Kyle Helms, back home with you guys in mid-Missouri. Guys, there is absolutely nothing to do now but wait for kickoff, right?
Wait for kickoff to see the Kansas City Chiefs play in this building, looking for, in their fourth Super Bowl in 5 years. The third ring of the Patrick Mahomes era on the line, and of course, one of the few teams to try to go back-to-back 2 Super Bowls right in a row. It all has to get done, though, on the field in less than 24 hours.
And it's going to be done with a rematch between Kansas City and San Francisco. We'll have more on that rematch from Super Bowl 54, plus all the big storylines of this year's game coming up throughout this 30-minute special. Natalie, Lucas, you guys have been in Vegas since Wednesday, so why don't you set the scene for us?
Kyle, I got to say, I mean, it is packed now. I mean, we saw it slowly.
We thought it was packed when we got here.
I know, right? But it's pretty crazy to see.
Yeah.
I mean, just how many people are filling the halls of the Mandalay Bay Convention Center there at the NFL Experience. So, and, fans of all stripes, but lots of red jerseys out there.
Definitely. It's going to be a sea of red in Allegiant Stadium. The 49ers and, of course, the Chiefs. It's going to be a fun one. If we're finally here, we've been talking about it all week. These guys were done with talking. They've waited 2 weeks since the AFC Championship game to get on this field. They're finally going to be able to do it. They went through all the media, all the practices, the grueling practice we know with head coach Andy Reid. They're finally going to get to duke it out in a rematch with the 49ers on Sunday, Kyle.
Yep, this time tomorrow, the Chiefs will be playing in their 4th Super Bowl in 5 seasons, an achievement only 2 other teams in NFL history have accomplished. But unlike those first 3 trips to the biggest stage in football, the road to Vegas was a bit of a roller coaster ride. The second half of the regular season was a struggle, but now KC is playing its best football when it matters most.
You gotta fight for your right to party! Nothing more can be said. The Chiefs are the AFC champions.
2, 1.
Obviously, it's cool for the fans to be able to see the banner and drop it at Arrowhead Stadium. But this is a whole new year, and I think I know that, and we're trying to win another Super Bowl. And this is obviously not the way we wanted to start. And so anytime I lose, I'm embarrassed.
Mahomes moving pocket. Mahomes floats it up. Caught. Touchdown.
We're moving forward, man. I'll take a dub any way we can get it, baby.
Kelsey finds a blank space for the score.
The first 2 weeks, we just kind of have been out of rhythm. We haven't kind of got drives and sustained drives going. And so just to not have those killer penalties and to kind of get the offense moving in the right direction.
Touchdown to Kelsey.
Last time you guys were in Denver in late October, you didn't look like a Super Bowl team that day.
Fumble! Mahomes throws, and he's picked off! And this one's going back for a touchdown!
What helped you turn it around to get here?
Yeah, I think it's just the process. Just continuing to work hard. Obviously, we had some struggles throughout the season, but guys never hung their head. They just continued to grind through, and it caused us to play our best football at the right time.
Mahomes running across. Rice brings it into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. And second down, launch wide open. Kelsey has the touchdown. It's back to Pacheco. Pacheco drives across for the Chiefs touchdown.
Being able to have that mentality to battle through the adversity that we've battled through this season and get that Super Bowl ring again, it'd be extremely special.
Like Kansas City, the NFC champs also experienced some bumps on the road to Vegas. After starting the season 5-0, the Niners lost 3 straight, but did finish off the regular season by winning 7 of their last 9 games. Now, San Francisco rode a 12-5 regular season record to the top seed in the NFC playoffs, but it took 2 second-half comebacks for the 49ers to punch its ticket to Super Bowl 58, including just the 4th comeback of 17 points or more in a conference title game in NFL history.
Yeah, Kyle, I find this a very interesting matchup because it's 2 teams that really have faced their respective struggles, of course, this season. The Kansas City Chiefs had their fair share of doubters throughout the year, especially when it came to the offense. But the key here is that Patrick Mahomes and company, as they do, they made it click when it really mattered. They went through the trials, they went through the tribulations, but in the end, it's all going to be worth it because they did make it here to Super Bowl 58.
Not the same old Lions, the 1-0 Lions.
2023 featured a trend Kansas City Chiefs fans of the Patrick Mahomes era aren't quite used to.
Incomplete.
Drop.
Valdez-Scantling dropped it.
After drop.
Dropped again.
After drop.
If he catches that, that's a first down.
And seemingly loss after loss after loss.
How hard guys were working, how guys were taking it personal when we were losing games and going through that stretch. You kind of know how they react after games if you're going to be in this spot or if you're going to have a chance to be in this spot.
Plain and simple, Patrick Mahomes' offense was in a disarray for much of the season. KC even went on an uncharacteristic rough stretch of football, losing 5 out of 8 games, stretching from October to December.
The Chiefs, they go back with a loss.
The rock bottom moment came on Christmas Day with a loss to the rival Raiders in Kansas City's house.
You know, we were able to learn from it and move on. I felt all along, though, we had the ability to do that.
Although a low moment in the year, it may have been the very moment that changed the course of an entire football season.
So we had a stretch there where we're win a game, lose a game, win a game, lose a game, and then we finally put it together at the end. We figured out a way, to win. And to be able to win these playoff games on the road is special.
Kansas City has not lost a game since then, and a lot of that is due to an easy strategy. Keep it simple.
I think you just got to try to be the best quarterback you can be for your team. I think that's what you've seen with a lot of the great quarterbacks is whatever their team needs, they'll go out there and do. The roster's always going to change. I explain that to every single player that's here. You never know if you're going to be back in this game again.
Future Hall of Fame tight end Travis Kelce and wide receiver Rashee Rice have led the charge in the passing game. Rice, a rookie, broke through as the big play man, leading all KC receivers by pretty wide margins in the regular season with 79 catches for 938 yards and 7 touchdowns.
So with rookies, especially in Coach Reed's offense, it takes time. It takes time to learn the different ways we run routes and the way you have to read coverage at the same time. And he just continued to get better and better.
That combined with a balanced attack on the ground has left KC with quite a few options headed into Super Bowl 58 and also a simple strategy.
While KC's offense had a rocky year, the Chiefs' defense was a feared unit all season. Kansas City allowed 17 points or less in 11 games this season, including the playoffs, led by fifth-year DC Steve Spagnuolo. The Chiefs ranked 2nd in the league in total defense and had the NFL's 4th best passing defense. KC also rushed the passer at a very high level, posting the 2nd most sacks during the regular season. You hear it a lot, but getting pressure on Brock Purdy could make the difference in tomorrow's game. Of course, that Chiefs defense will not have Charles Omenihu tomorrow after he tore his ACL in the AFC Championship game. Another critical injury note, All-Pro offensive guard Joe Thuney will also be out for Super Bowl 58 due to a pec injury. He was originally listed as questionable, but the Chiefs officially ruled Thuney out yesterday. Meanwhile, Prince Tega Wanogho is listed as out, and Jerick McKinnon is listed as questionable, but was activated off the IR today.
You're watching Road to Vegas.
Stick around, folks. We have a lot more coming your way, including one of the biggest storylines of the season. I think you know where I'm going. Travis Kelce and a certain special friend coming up next.
At Pat's Law Firm, we understand the importance of family and safeguarding their future. When it comes to elder law, trust the experienced hands at Pat's Law Firm. We specialize in protecting your loved one's rights, assets, and well-being. Pat's Law Firm is dedicated to educating our clients to help them feel more informed and in control. Visit us at www.patslawfirm.com to learn how we can help you and your family. Pat's Law Firm, your trusted partner in elder law.
Coming into the dogs, I had no welding background whatsoever.
You don't need to have a degree to learn the skills that we teach here.
Everybody's just really eager to learn around here, and they're very eager to teach.
Always felt secure, never had to worry about layoffs or anything like that.
Everybody knows who you are. Makes you feel at home. Makes you feel like where you're supposed to be.
If you're excited and looking for a job and want to learn new skills, come to DeLong's.
I'd like to tell you about a cool place I stopped into the other day, Ammo Alley. It's just outside Jefferson City. Great place. I met the owners, Doug Alley and his son Landon Alley. Yeah, cool play on the name of their business, right? Very knowledgeable, very helpful, super friendly. I love this place. Take it from me, you need to go see these guys at Ammo Alley. Nice, friendly folks, wonderful place to explore your Second Amendment freedoms. Ammo Alley.
Go beyond the forecast with the ABC 17 Storm Track Insider. Special stories that show you how weather affects your life every day.
And that drought is still having impacts on the Mississippi River.
On TV and online with the ABC 17 Storm Track Insider blog. We're giving you an in-depth inside look at how weather works and how that helps us track upcoming changes. Mid-Missouri's largest team of meteorologists giving you the answers you won't get anywhere else. The ABC 17 Storm Track Insider, weeknights at 6 on KMIZ and the ABC 17 Storm Track weather app.
You simply cannot tell the story of the 2023 Kansas City Chiefs without future Hall of Fame tight end Travis Kelce. Of course, this man, he's always been in the spotlight, Lucas. He's kind of just a loud guy. Always fight for your right to party. He's loud. He's rambunctious. That's why Chiefs fans love him, though, right?
Yeah, if you need somebody to coin a phrase for the season, Travis Kelce is your guy. This all took another step forward this season as well. Whoever thought a player's significant other is going to be the story of the season, right? Yeah, I mean, who would have thought? Yeah.
I definitely would not have thought. But you can't, like I said, tell the story of KC without Travis Kelce. You can't tell Travis Kelce's story without a certain pop star.
Y'all are firing me up. Making me want to play right now, baby.
From America's sweetheart.
I love the booze, man. I love the cheers, baby.
To NFL villain.
Keep them coming.
Travis Kelce will go down as one of the all-time tight ends in league history.
I have so much love for this game. I can't imagine not doing this for as long as I can, because I know I'll miss it when it's all said and done.
The achievements, they're endless. 2 Super Bowl rings, the record for most postseason catches in NFL history, an unforgettable connection with QB1.
You gotta fight for your right to party!
Kelce has done quite a bit of partying in Kansas City, but over the past couple of years, his fame and allure has reached unimaginable heights.
We're saying the Chiefs were done.
The future Hall of Famer runs a successful podcast with his big brother, Eagles center Jason Kelce.
I don't know if the Vegas crowd is going to make him want to take his shirt off, though.
Their fame hit a real peak just 1 year ago at Super Bowl 57, when they became the first brothers to face off in the big game. The royal family of America, let's call it. Travis, Jason, Dad Ed, and of course, the beloved Mama Donna Kelce.
Give it up one more time for Donna Kelce.
If even possible, Travis's fame skyrocketed even more through the 2023 season, with the start of a certain relationship to a certain pop star.
He's enjoying it. He's enjoying just being able to be in a great relationship, and then also being able to play great football as well. And it's been cool to watch.
Normally, the fact that Kelce started dating superstar Taylor Swift, it wouldn't be a story. But you can hardly tell the tale of the 2023 Kansas City Chiefs without talking about those two.
Look, bro, that man's an icon. I get it. I mean, he's dating Taylor Swift, so.
Love it or hate it, Swift graced your television screens all year long, showing up for game after game.
And his wife loves it. I mean, girlfriend.
The relationship has swept the nation.
Since the Queen passed away, she's probably one of the more famous women in the world, right? So for her to be able to get away from that and just enjoy somebody else competing and putting on a show, I think that was special.
And the KC locker room.
I mean, the anti-hero song, I mean, that one's pretty sweet. So I would say that, but I do love Love Story. I mean, it gets me every single time.
His newfound relationship not only brought an entirely new fan base to Kansas City football, but also to the NFL in general. Reports say that Swift's mere presence at games made the NFL more than $330 million.
She's unbelievable. She's rewriting the history books herself. I told her I'll have to hold up my end of the bargain and come home some hardware too.
He'll try to do just that against the 49ers on Super Bowl Sunday, with or without Swift in attendance. And Lucas, I say with or without Swift in attendance because it was unclear if she would be here. She's playing in Japan just the other day.
Sure.
Reports say, though, a little bit of breaking news here. She is on the way, is what reports say. So we'll see, I guess.
Yeah, just around 6 p.m. local time here in Las Vegas, got the word that she landed in Los Angeles.
Right.
So, you know, if she's going to be at the game, you'll probably see her on TV.
I would say maybe a time or two. Well, switching gears a little bit here, you know, throughout this entire week, what's the word been all week? It's been dynasty. We've heard it over and over. Every press conference we've gone to, it seems like that word has come up. You know, it's rightfully so. 4 Super Bowls, 5 years. You know, Patrick Mahomes is really building something special in KC, not looking like there's many signs of stopping either.
And one fan that I talked to this week said that this is probably what it feels like to be a New England Patriots fan, right? Our last great NFL dynasty that, you know, that the league has had, and how the Chiefs on the cusp of really cementing that status as one if they can go back to back here.
Well, right, and this feels like it kind of might be a must-win, right? In order to really keep them in that dynasty conversation. Obviously, last year we heard it a little bit more, but it really picked up more steam looking to go back to back this year.
Absolutely. Each year the argument is more and more valid. Let's take a look at the track record of some of the last great dynasties. The last one you think of is, of course, the Patriots in the early 2000s. 9 Super Bowls in 18 years, 6 of them wins for Belichick and Brady. Also, got to remember the team KC is facing on Sunday had a dynasty era of their own. In the 80s and 90s, the 49ers made 9 NFC title game appearances in 14 seasons, along with 5 Super Bowl wins. There are others, but the Chiefs are already on to being the next villain.
I just like winning. If you win a lot and that causes you to be a villain, then I'm okay with it. But at the end of the day, I'm going to enjoy playing the game and try to win as much as possible.
It's been thrown around a lot, and obviously it being our 3rd in 5 years, I think the number 3 is a big number in terms of dynasties and things like that. So hopefully we can get this thing, and yeah, you guys can start talking about dynasties. I'm trying to get this 3rd ring, though.
Well, you know, a lot of people out here in Las Vegas have costumes worthy of the city here. A lot of sequin jackets, a lot of big hats
flashy
as well. I've seen very flashy. But you know, I do want to bring up one costume that I saw out here from a Kansas City man. A costume I would say more befitting of the Midwest that brings a special message and personal one to the city.
It won't take you long to find replicas of New York, Paris, or Egypt in Las Vegas. But closer to the ground, you'll find the Midwest out west.
I did it snow blowing. So, I mean, I was like, why not? You know, we're Cowtown, you know, Mahomes, let's go, you know.
Manuel Palacio bought the inflatable cow suit in 2018, not only having fun snow blowing in it, but later taking it to the Chiefs Super Bowl parades. But look even closer and you'll see the Mahomes 33 jersey has a different number than Mahomes' 15.
His number was 33. He passed away from osteosarcoma cancer, so it's basically after him.
Manuel's son Dominic died in 2011 from cancer at the age of 15. 33 was Dom's basketball number. Manuel and his wife Yvette started the I Am Dom Foundation after that, hoping to help families dealing with childhood cancer.
We assist families that have children with cancer with their financial burden. We assist them with their house payment, car payment, lights, gas, anything like that. That way they can worry about their child instead of worrying about them bills for that month.
It may be a small charity from a so-called cow town, but help can come if you just look closely.
Don't ever be ashamed or shy to ask for assistance, you know, and go Chiefs.
That foundation, Natalie, works with a lot of children from Children's Mercy Hospital in the Kansas City area, a place where the Palacios spent a lot of time while they were going through their son's illness as well.
Coming up, we'll have more on the Super Bowl rematch between Kansas City and San Francisco after this break.
Hi, I'm Charlie Sticklin.
And I'm Sarah Sticklin-McDonald with the Sticklin & Sticklin Law Firm.
And I'm Mizzou Basketball's Nick Honor. From my court
to our court.
Trust in a winning team.
At Sticklin & Sticklin, all we do is personal injury.
We've earned millions for our clients since 1991. So when sorry just doesn't cut it.
Give us a call.
Stickland is Stickland. It's a slam dunk.
Keep your home looking brand new with upgrades from Pete Siding Supply. Find the latest trends in vinyl, hardboard, and steel siding. Get expert advice on windows that suit your home style. Easily pick an accent color from our wide variety of decking. Give your home the finishing touches with gutters and soffits too. Locally owned and operated, make Pete Siding Supply your place for premium products at great pricing. Stop by and see our supply on Cheyenne Drive in Jeff City.
Being close to the water makes you more you. It's where the great unknown brings clarity. And letting go is how you really get going. Because only when you're on a Yamaha Wave Runner do you truly discover what you're made of.
Visit Surdak Yamaha at Lake of the Ozarks, 50 years strong.
Get swept off your feet in the $5,000 Sweetheart Sweepstakes. Throughout February, go to abc17news.com/play to enter for a chance to win the $5,000 grand prize or a gift certificate from Dunkin' Diamonds and Fine Jewelry. Enter the Sweetheart Sweepstakes today.
Stay ahead of Mid-Missouri's changing weather with the ABC 17 Storm Track weather app. From snowstorms to sunshine, you'll always be the first to know. With accurate, up-to-date conditions and alerts wherever you go. Download today.
Well, the Chiefs and the 49ers are two teams with some history in the Super Bowl. 4 years ago, Kansas City lifted its first Lombardi trophy in 50 years after posting a double-digit fourth-quarter comeback against those San Francisco 49ers in Super Bowl 54. 4 years later, those two teams will battle on football's biggest stage once again. Arguably, one play on that February night in Miami kicked off this Chiefs dynasty.
Triple, going straight right, 3J chip, lost, wide funnel.
One play.
Needs some Mahomes magic.
Flipped the script in Miami.
Launches down the middle, Hill, open, caught.
KC proceeded to rattle off 21 straight points.
Touchdown, Kelsey, Chiefs are back in it.
To post a 10-point fourth-quarter comeback in Super Bowl 54.
Touchdown!
The Chiefs left Hard Rock Stadium with the Lombardi Trophy.
Kansas City, we did it, baby!
While the Niners left empty-handed.
I honestly, I can't remember it that vividly to say what the mood was like on the sideline, but I definitely will say, having been through it, we know you have to play all 60 minutes, and there is no letting up.
But a lot has changed in 4 years.
They played at a very high level then. I think they're even better now. McCaffrey would be new. I'd say he's a pretty big ingredient, and the quarterback's new, and he's a heck of a football player.
Except, of course, the two teams in the Super Bowl.
I shouldn't say this, but before our NFC Championship, I saw the Chiefs were winning, and I was happy. I wanted to play them. Not that I'm saying they're the weaker opponent or anything like that, but they beat us in the Super Bowl, so it'd be good to have another crack at it.
One's looking to defend its title. The other chasing its first ring since 1995.
We definitely have a sense of urgency with the want to win because it's very difficult to win this league. It's very difficult to get to the Super Bowl. So we're very happy to be back, and but we understand the sense of urgency how this is, got to win this one.
Two squads familiar with one another.
And they play hard every single play. They bring energy, and we know it's to take our best football. And so for us, we just have to come in with that intensity. To go out there and play our best.
I'd say Niner Nation has not forgot that February night in Miami.
It's been absolute. Y'all are firing me up and making me want to play right now, baby.
While the reigning champs hope history will repeat itself.
I love the boos, man. I love the cheers, baby. Keep them coming, Niners gang. Keep them coming.
In Super Bowl 58.
Now, you might remember the last time these two teams faced back in Miami. Jimmy Garoppolo was under center there, but this time it is going to be Mr. Irrelevant himself. Not so irrelevant this season. Brock Purdy, going to be the first time that Patrick Mahomes and Purdy have faced each other. Obviously, Mahomes going to have the experience factor in this one. This is going to be his fourth Super Bowl appearance with the Chiefs, but it will be Purdy's first time on this big of a stage. Only 4 quarterbacks in NFL history have ever won a Super Bowl in their second season in the league. However, Purdy did put up better numbers numbers this season, actually, than Mahomes. The 49ers QB posted more passing yards, more touchdowns, and less interceptions than the two-time league MVP. You may have heard Purdy's story before, from Mr. Irrelevant to the 2022 NFL Draft to third-string QB to an NFL MVP finalist. And now, him and Mahomes are less than 24 hours away from battling in the Super Bowl.
He does a great job extending plays. He does a great job making the throws, and he's a winner. I mean, I saw that. I didn't play him when he was at Iowa State, but when he was at Iowa State playing against my Red Raiders, he was winning. And I mean, he's always been a winner, and that's what it takes in this league.
I'm honored, man. Obviously, I've watched the guy play in the NFL, since he really came in and started, and been a big fan of his, the way he competes and does what it takes to help his team win. So to be able to go up against a guy like that in your first Super Bowl, it doesn't get any better than that.
What more could you ask for from a Super Bowl matchup, guys? It is going to be a fun one here at Allegiant Stadium. Stick around. We have a little bit more coming up after this break.
Start your career today. American Plastics LLC is a leading designer and manufacturer of innovative plastic injection molded products for the home and garage storage and waste receptacle end markets. We are currently hiring for multiple positions at our Jefferson City location. Start your career today at American Plastics LLC. Be a part of the growing team at American Plastics in Jefferson City. Apply online at aphire.com.
Make your workday feel less like a chore with a Bad Boy tractor or mower from Precision Water and Power Sports. Power and performance to fit any farm or property. Comfort and quality to ease any workload. Fair prices and competitive financing to suit your budget. From loaders to cutters, Bad Boy tractors and mowers are built tough. At Precision Water and Power Sports, we're all about the experience. Visit online or stop by one of our locations in Jefferson City and Owensville.
It's Chris Jones, CEO of Sac Nation. The last time I did a commercial for Rusty Drew and Toyota, we won a Super Bowl, so I figured we had to run it back. You can bet on the winning team at Rusty Drew and Toyota all the way to Super Bowl 58. Come see me at Arrowhead West in Las Vegas this Sunday. Go Chiefs!
Your road to Las Vegas coverage just end here. Don't forget, tomorrow morning at 9:30, be sure to tune in to our game day special in Las Vegas. ABC 17 Sports Director Natalie Jones and news anchor Lucas Geiser will have a lot more from Allegiant Stadium. We've got fan stories, more on local heroes, and more coming your way.
At 5:30 Kansas City time, 3:30 time.
Yeah, Cal, we're also going to have a post-game show. It's going to be fun. We're going to have more from what we saw inside of Allegiant Stadium. If they win, 2 hours, Lucas, that we are going to be on air talking about the Kansas City Chiefs. What more could you ask for? It's been a fun week out here.
I can't wait. I mean, we've been talking for weeks about people we've seen here and a lot of the fun stories that we've heard. I'm ready to talk about some football, though.
Well, we are almost there, folks.
You've been watching the ABC 17 SportsZone special, The Road to Las Vegas, presented by these fine sponsors.
The way you start your day matters.
Get the most out of it with ABC 17 News this morning.
We'll catch you up on the big breaking stories from overnight and alert you to what's happening right now.
And umbrella or coat? I'm tracking up-to-the-minute changes to get your family out the door faster with ABC 17 Storm Track weather on the 7th.
It's everything you need to start your day.
ABC 17 News this morning.
Weekdays at 5 on KMIZ. Mid-Missouri mornings start here.
Do you love sports? Then you should know about STEM. Because maximizing nutrition, analyzing peak muscle performance, calculating the perfect shot, and more are all made possible by science, technology, engineering, and math. In fact, there are more careers than ever in sports science. So if you have a passion for sports, then think about getting involved in STEM and improve everyone's game on and off the field. Get inspired at SheCanSTEM.com.
Finding your why starts by making an impact together, touching lives for the better. It can be the gift of time or treasure, supporting a community through talent without measure. Here, compassion fuels commitment, finding fulfillment through enrichment, serving and improving. What a way to live, and what a gift it is to give. Find your why. Get involved today for a better us.
This